phone interview is usually the first direct contact with a potential employer. This call is clearly a tool for hiring managers to shortlist the candidate list even further from the resume screening. Only the candidates with a potential fit will make it to the face-to-face interviews. That's why your telephone interview is crucial, because this is your key to a potential future role you have applied for. I'm Marat from EMMOTION, myemotion.com, human resources and recruitment agency. Look me up on LinkedIn. I've been doing recruitment for over 10 years, and I would like to share a few tips to help you improve your telephone interview skills. Before I proceed further, I would like to remind you to subscribe to my channel below and hitting the little bell so you would get fresh new content to continue your professional and personal growth. And if you stick with me until the end of this video, I will also share the phone interview red flags, the do's and don'ts. The recruiters want to know if you are a match for the job based on your skills and capabilities. But even if you have outstanding qualifications and years of experience in the field, you can't guarantee your success unless you prepare. These are my 6 phone interview tips to help you ace your interview and get hired faster. Tip number 1. Be enthusiastic and smile. The tone of your voice is so important. There are no visual clues of the phone, so remember that your communication is the key. Smiling will change it and will make you sound more positive and energetic. It will also make you feel more confident and enthusiastic. Standing up is also helpful during your interview, since it gives your voice an upbeat and entertaining tone. Your voice will keep your interviewer more engaged. I have another body language tips video. Check it out to boost your confidence through the interview process. Number 2. Use all the advantages that the phone interview offers. Be properly ready for the call. The phone interview allows you to have all the necessary information in front of you, and the interviewer wouldn't know. Prepare your CV, the job description, all your notes about the company, and your answers to job interview questions. Get your answers ready to common job interview questions. Have your answers ready for questions like, tell me about yourself, why should we hire you, where do you see yourself in 5 years, what is your salary range, what are your strengths and your weaknesses. If you are unsure what to reply, some of my other videos will help. Having the job description, your notes and answers is very helpful, but keep it to the minimum and easily accessible. It shouldn't distract you from the phone conversation. The phone interview will flow easier if you are not constantly pausing and desperately searching for the note you've written. Listen carefully and don't interrupt. Don't interrupt the interviewer. Wait until they finish. Active listening enables you to connect with the interviewer. This call is not about you. Concentrate and listen to what the recruiter is saying, and ideally take notes. Many make the mistake of not retaining anything of what the recruiter is saying due to being very nervous and anxious to speak. Remember that the recruiter can give you a lot of information about the company and the role, some of it crucial in adapting your answers correctly. A short pause after questions gives you a chance to think what you are going to say, rather than just rattling off whatever comes to your mind first. Don't feel uncomfortable to ask for clarification if you are not sure what is being asked. Keep your answers short and concise. Be brief and to the point. The more you talk, the more chances of losing the interviewer's attention you face. Listen to the question and structure your answers so that they are clear and concise. Don't ramble, speak with confidence. If there is a moment of silence, the interviewer is probably writing down what you are saying, certainly not waiting for you to speak non-stop. Ask your questions and for the next steps. Prepare a few questions for hiring managers. It could be anything that genuinely interests you and is related to the company or the role. Also ask what is the next step in the interview process and offer to provide any additional information before saying goodbye. A few red flags to avoid. Don't eat, chew gum, or smoke during the call. Don't talk about money or starting dates unless you are asked about it. Don't be rude or negative with your responses. It might sound obvious, but you wouldn't believe how many candidates ruin their chance by coming across unpleasant, irritated, or rude on the phone. Try using the recruiter's name during the call after they introduce themselves. This will show that you are professional and observant. Your goal is to set up a face-to-face interview. At the end of your interview, thank the recruiter for their time and let them know that it would be a pleasure to meet them in person. A lot of times you are immediately being asked about your availability for a face-to-face interview, which is definitely a good sign. Thanks for watching. For more professional and personal growth tips, subscribe below.